Welcome!
We were just commenting.
This morning.
I was telling Lady to put on a different sweater because she looks like she walked off of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood.
For
Won't
neighbors.
you- for neighbors.
Won't you be mine?
Won't you be mine?
I have
Won't you
always
be
wanted to
my
have a neighbor.
just like you. I've always wanted to be in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day.
I don't remember.
And
this
while
crap.
we're together, we might as well say,
I'm gonna
would you
start
be mine?
eating my pizza.
Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
won't you be, won't you please, please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor.
Oh,
I
that's
love
not
Mr.
a start
Rogers.
for Dave. For your day.
I love Mr. Rogers. I will
Here's the problem, okay?
promote him even if he's not a sponsor.
I
Because
was
he-
in the store and I was like, "Is there anything I need to get for our episode?" And she said, "No." And so I started checking out. I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Well, actually, if you want, you could get some sausage pizza because it's something to do with sausage pizza." And I'm
It's
like,
National Sausage Pizza Day. Sometime within the last 2 weeks. 1 week before, 1 week after.
so I'm like, okay, I'll buy this stuff and then go back and
Get some sausage.
get some pizza. So I went back there. And I'm like, what kind of pizza did we not like last time when we did the 3 cheese pizza day a couple weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago? I don't know.
Just cheese pizza. Not
Yeah.
3 cheese. Just
Just
pizza.
cheese pizza. And I was like, I don't remember which ones we've tried.
And I said, get any of them we haven't tried before. And she goes, oh, well, I don't remember. And I said, just don't get Amy's.
I didn't hear that part. So I got Amy's. It tastes better this time though because it's not burnt and we added twice as much cheese because
At least
they gypped
twice.
us.
But she opened the box and she's just like, this is not what's in the picture.
The picture and the pizza look like 2 completely different products. Just because of the cheese. Like the cheese
Like
factor,
there's no cheese.
none. It's
It's
like a little sprinkling. And this is what I like. See that? And there's still cheese left over. And then there's sausage on here. You can't see it very good, but you guys.
See? Alright, so here's the other thing. She said, oh, I'll just get sausage. But then on the way to the checkout, past the sausage and everything, she forgot.
I didn't walk past the sausage.
Okay,
Oh.
well,
No, I walked the other way. So no, I didn't.
well, she forgot to get sausage. So she gets here and and I was like, it's sausage pizza day. What are we gonna do? So we put hot dogs in it. What type of sausage?
Sausage?
Wiener,
Right.
wiener dog, sausage, something.
So,
So, happy National Sausage Day.
sausage pizza.
No, happy National Sausage Pizza Day.
It's actually not that bad. I think the other crust would be better though.
Yeah, the other crust was better. And it actually had some cheese on it. I mean, it was called 3 cheese pizza, but it was a lot better because of the cheese. I mean, cheese does make the world go round.
They didn't ship us on the cheese on that pizza.
Mm-hmm. I better have a lot of cheese if it had 3 cheeses on it.
They could put a third of a sprinkling of each cheese.
They could. But that one said gourmet.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
I mean, I don't pick it up and look at it. And I know it does say gourmet now.
How much is cooked right now? Just right there is like perfect.
Oh,
I
yeah?
actually like the taste of the crust right now.
This part's not bad either. It's
So, as much as we love eating in front of you,
Do you remember those commercials for Pizza Hut when they first came out with the stuffed crust? And it was like, I'm going to eat the pizza this way. Oh, no. Guess what? I can turn it around and there's cheese in the crust. And then it's like, they pull it and it's like 2 feet away from their mouth and there's like cheese. If you remember that, raise your hand. something. Tell us.
So, because we're supposed to actually bring you some news of something, we're going to talk about National Fire Pups. They're dogs that are trained to
right, yeah.
fight fires.
Oh, okay. I just met a lady that was a medical firefighter
Oh yeah.
for 10 years. Yeah. Cool lady.
Well, the pups, a lot of the time they're Dalmatians. And, like, they usually get specific breeds of dog because they can smell things out.
I have
and
all
they're-
kinds of Disney songs going through my mind right now. Heard me saying Dalmatian.
Cruella de Vil.
But for some reason, friend like you from Aladdin also popped into my head. I don't know where that came from.
Never had a friend like me. But that's true. We've never had a friend like a fire dog pup. But yeah, they help fight fires and fight all of that, stuff from fires with the firefighters. You know what? Maybe I should read what they do. Because, oh man, where is it? Not on that day. Or that day. I'll find it. Oh, here's the National Sausage Pizza Day. It doesn't have any
It
description.
doesn't say anything. It's
Figure.
just like 6 hashtags about sausage pizza. Hashtag sausage. Hashtag pizza. Hashtag pizza sausage.
Even though this one was
sausage pizza.
Even though this one
Hashtag.
was the one from another episode. National Moldy Cheese Day.
So since
this one
it has-
also doesn't have a single description of it. It's like National Moldy Cheese Day, and you're just like,
Since it has sausage on it, does that
Jeez.
mean it's a breakfast food? That's a question you can answer.
yeah,
in the
answer that
comments
in the
below.
comments. And should pineapple be on pizza? Answer that too. While you're at it.
We like this debate, and I've seen it get pretty ugly with people, and I'm like, it's really
Not that big of a deal.
not. You can state your opinion, and
And still remain happy.
still remain friends. Like,
It's pineapple! It's not like it's world peace.
if you really, really, really can't agree on a pizza, get half pepperoni and half Hawaiian, and there you go.
Okay, so this is what it says about National Fire Pup Day.
And make sure and cut all the pineapple off if it's your side.
This day is used to honor our four-legged firefighters. Firehouse dogs, typically Dalmatians, are used more as mascots today. Before automobiles, these dogs would run alongside horse-drawn wagons carrying the firefighters and stand guard. Drawn wagons carrying the wagons were carrying the firefighters, not the dogs. And stand guard while they fought to extinguish the
They're
the
sled
inferno.
dog racers.
and they stood guard while they fought to extinguish the inferno. So they just good guard dog puppies, happy doggies.
I'm learning to, I have a confession to make.
I just really like dogs.
I'm really happy for people that have pet dogs, okay? I'm proud of you. And I think that it's, and animal cruelty, like the inhumane things people do to dogs and other animals is horrific. But I just have a hard time, like, really wanting to pet a dog because I'm like, my hands are going to get dirty. Well, I'm over that now. I really am because I pet dogs and I'm like, whatever.
She
And I
pets
just
my
worry
dog
about the
sometimes,
germs.
even.
No, not
Miracle.
sometimes. Now I do every time, and I actually like, come here, like call him over and stuff. It's weird for me because I normally don't do that. Don't judge me. I'm working on it, and I like dogs. I really
It took her
do.
a while.
I just don't like. Yeah, he's been here for what, 10 years. Anyway, and I've always liked him. I think he's a good dog, except when he wakes my kids up, that annoys me. But he's a good dog overall, and dogs are good. I know that.
He always is in.
I just
place
have a
of
hard
mourning.
time
Most
with like.
loyal thing ever.
I have a hard time feeling like my hands are dirty after I touch a dog. But now, and which is weird for me because on a scale of 1 to 10, my germaphobe scale, whatever it's called, meter, is like a 3.
Mine is like a 1.
Yeah. So,
I'm like,
and in
I'm
the
in Africa.
instances that it
Do
is
what they do.
on some kind of high alert,
Just
it's
kidding,
in
it's probably a
gas
2.
gas station bathrooms. I use essential oils to rinse my hands.
I suppose it depends on where I am, how high my germaphobe level is.
So I know
Because
dogs.
if I'm in Africa, it's a little higher.
I know dogs are friends, and they're
Cleaner
they've
than
saved-
us.
They've saved a lot
Aside
of
when they roll in
people's
poop.
lives and all that stuff,
They're not very clean when they roll in poop.
and they're very loyal and whatever. I'm getting there. So,
Fun fact: did you know
Yay
that
me.
they get like a little bit of anxiety every time you're gone? Every time they're not with their family, they get like high level anxiety.
which is why they have those one Skype screen things that you can put next to the floor at the door, and you can check in with your dog, like FaceTime kind of a deal with your dog.
They really do.
Throughout the
They're
day.
like their heart rises and everything like that. But I think that like that's how it's always been as far as humans and domestic dogs have, like, it's just the relationship is kind of evolved like that. Like we're not always around our dog generally. People will always go out and work, and generally they can't always take their dog with them. And so
They adjust. I'm sure that there's an adjustment. for
well, yeah,
them.
there's an adjustment, but it does always spike their anxiety level, and I'm like, so just don't leave your dog too terribly long. I mean, like, my mom leaves for a couple days, and the rest of the family is home, and he still has anxiety. You're like, what do? You do the best you can, and it's just like, don't mistreat them, but
Tell us about your dogs
yeah,
and your
dog pictures.
pizza.
The other thing that we're going to talk about real quick is International Day of the Girl Child. And that is kind of like, because I got wished a happy day of, like, by numerous people around the world. Not even, because it's an international day. It's not just a national day, it's an international day. And so I am going to look that up, because I don't think that International Day of the Girl Child. Okay. So, International Day of the Girl Child. Hey, you turd. Back off.
I just
Spilling
need
my
another
water.
drink.
I need another drink. International Day of the Girl Child is an international observance day declared by the United Nations. It is also called the Day of the Girl and International Day of the Girl. October 11th, 2012 was the first, 2012. She has pet peeve with that. Don't say 2012 to Lindy. Or 2013. It's always 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. It's so on and so forth. Was the first day of the girl. The observation supports more opportunity for girls and increases awareness of gender inequality. Okay. I feel like I have some pretty good gender equality because I was a mechanic on a Super Hornet in the Navy. So, I feel like I'm pretty good there. So it's basically like
Access to education, which a lot of
yeah, that's what it says. It says access to education, nutrition, legal rights. And I don't think that in America this is such a huge problem, but in a lot of other continents, even like Africa as a whole, especially, and India as a whole,
one of the
not as bad as
nonprofits-
Africa though.
One of the nonprofits that I contribute to actually went to not Sierra Leone, Somalia.
Rwanda. Oh, Somalia.
Somalia, and they said that they would build them a school, but they had to let the girls go to the school too, because they didn't let girls and their wives go to school before that. So half of the kids that go to those schools, and the women, because they let the women be educated now, go to school now, which I was like, praise God, because that's amazing, and it's important for our girls to be educated and stuff.
But it says against violence and unfree child marriage. Okay. Well, anyway, so we just want to, like, it's basically your girls becoming women and being good and
Empowered.
like, empowered and like just building up the society and the nation that you live in through their good works and being encouraged to do so.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. And send us anything that you want to as far as comments are concerned.
Or pictures.
Pictures. Yeah, we love that too. Videos, whatever. And share and subscribe on YouTube especially. And we love you. And may adventures be in your cards.